Good morning. Looks like there was a momentary glitch in the system. Seems like it might be resolved. Very good morning to you. Welcome to today's meditation. Our teacher this week is Oprah Winfrey. I've got some cool thoughts to share with you from her this morning, but just before we get started, a reminder that for the next few minutes before the meditation actually starts, the best way to prepare is pay attention to your breath. Bring your attention to your breathing. Inhale through your nose, nice and slow. Direct the air into your belly. Expand your belly as if there's a balloon in your belly you're breathing into. And as soon as your belly is full of air, slowly let it all out again. And you'll be ready to float away with us in no time. Somebody, good morning. It's good to see you. Right, Oprah Winfrey thoughts for us this morning. Hey Pat, good morning. Good to see you. Oprah says, learn from every mistake, because every experience, encounter, and particularly your mistakes are there to teach you and force you into being more of who you really are. Learn from every mistake. She says, nobody's journey is seamless or smooth. Nobody's journey is seamless or smooth. We all stumble. We all have setbacks. It's just life's way of saying, time to change course. Time to change course. You will be wounded many times in your life. You'll make mistakes. Some people will call them failures, but I've learned that failure is really God's way of saying, excuse me, you're moving in the wrong direction. It's just an experience. Just an experience. Charlene, good morning. Good to see you there. No experience is wasted, says Oprah. Everything in life is happening to grow you up, to fill you up, to help you become more of who you were created to be. Hey, Anthony, good evening, dude. One more thought, failure is a great teacher, and if you are open to it, every mistake has a lesson to offer. So our meditation journey today is going to be the observer. The observer, we could also call it the witness, being the witness. What does it mean? It is our ability to kind of step outside of ourselves and look at ourselves and see what's there. Observe with a little bit of distance what's there. It's an extremely useful tool. Oprah's advice here on learn from every mistake is very valuable advice. But there's a big hurdle, a huge hurdle that we, each of us, have to overcome before we really get to a place where learning from our mistakes becomes really valuable. Hey Estelle, good morning. And that is our own self-judgment, our own self-criticism. The only way we learn, the only way we grow is by being able to really look at ourselves, look at everything that's there, really look at the mistakes. And while we are still judging ourselves, while we are still criticizing ourselves, there will always be a part of us that tries to hide from ourselves for fear of this criticism and this judgment. We don't get to really get to a place where we can take really healthy action from looking at ourselves and looking at everything that's there until we get to a place where we just drop all of the criticism, drop all of the judgment. So in this journey of being the observer, please keep in mind, you'll only really step into that space of making full use of being the observer if you can let go of the judgment, let go of the criticism. I know that I certainly, before I understood all of this well enough, had a bit of a knee-jerk reaction to that. I used to think, well, judging yourself is how you improve, isn't it? How would you improve if you're not judging yourself? And as I've just said, in the face of judgment, in the presence of judgment, you don't get to see and sit with and look at all of yourself, because parts of you will hide, and you won't get to make all the changes you want to make. Right, if you're all ready, here we go. Today's journey is called The Observer. You can close your eyes and let's float away together, starting with the first few big breaths. Take a deep breath in. And out. A deep breath in. And out. A deep inhale. And let it go. Deep breath in. And out. One more big breath in. And let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. And as you fill your belly with air, also raise yourself up. As you breathe in, make yourself a little bit taller until you've reached your full height, and then let all of it go. As you breathe out, soften. As you exhale, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders and drop your head. Our journey today is called The Observer, and we can start practicing right now as you breathe. Every inhale raises you up. Every exhale helps you soften. Imagine you were able to step outside of yourself right now and look at you. Can you see yourself sitting and breathing? Can you see yourself rising and falling? How do you feel about you? The crucial part, the most important part of being the observer, which is explained in Buddhist philosophy as naked awareness. It's seeing everything, being aware of everything while judging nothing, just seeing. It's not something you have to be able to nail right now. Being disappointed in not being able to put down the judgment is just another judgment on top of old judgment. The journey takes the time it takes, and you are here, so you are on the journey. If you're not able to completely look at yourself without judgment right now, you can trust yourself. Trust that it will happen. Just stay on the journey. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, helping our bodies stretch, adjust, and settle down. Let's take a deep breath in. As you release, drop your head all the way forward. Roll out your neck muscles. Big half circles to the left and to the right. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders forward in big, slow circles. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders backwards. Big circles, nice and slow. Take a deep breath in. As you release, focus on your spine. Lean your upper body over to the left and lean your upper body over to the right. Curve your spine into the shape of the letter C. Do it on the left and also on the right. One more big breath in. As you release, you can stretch or move or just any part of your body that still needs a bit of help settling down. Having stepped into presence as much as we can turn our attention inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. With every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a long, slow exhale. Let's take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, make it the longest, slowest exhale you possibly can. Take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, feel into your body and invite softness into every part of your body. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow. Feel your shoulders slowly falling. Feel your body slowly softening. Feel how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. One more big breath in. And hold. And as you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation. It invites you to turn inwards and follow this journey. As you breathe in, feel the air flow in through your nostrils. Feel the air touch the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs. And as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. Hold your breath only for as long as it feels really easy, followed by a long, slow exhale. next big breath as you dive deep into you. Once again, take a look at you. How do you feel about you? Take your next big breath. Let's use a real example. If you can, a recent example. If you can't find anything recent, search further back until you find a good example that works for you. I'd like you to find an example of you being triggered and reacting in a way that you're not really proud of. This is taking a look at you, reacting, overreacting, and feeling as though you could have done that better. The next big breath, take your time and see which example comes to you. Take your next big breath. In this specific example, just to create more clarity, can you remember what you were wearing? Can you remember what the environment looked like? Take your next big breath. In this example where you felt really triggered, can you remember what it felt like in your body? The emotions, but also the physical reaction in your body. What did it feel like being in your body in that moment? Take your next big breath. Take enough of a step back so you can really see you in that moment. What did your body language look like? What did the expression on your face look like? Take your next big breath. Can you remember the words that you used while you felt triggered? What were the words you were speaking? Take your next big breath. How do you feel about this version of you? We know that ideally, it would be great if you didn't judge this part of you. If you were not feeling critical, feel like criticizing this part of you. You can't force it to happen. But just notice how you feel about this version of you. And then let's take the opportunity to rehearse. If you were able to relive the same situation again, or perhaps just something really similar. With the gift of hindsight, how would you like to do it differently? To create a clear picture, if this were to happen again, and if you were able to respond in the healthiest possible way, what would you be wearing? Create that picture. Take your next big breath. How would it feel in your body when you're able to respond in the healthiest possible way? Take your next big breath. What would your body language be? What would the expression on your face look like when you're able to respond in the healthiest possible way? Take your next big breath. What would be the words you choose? What would be the words coming out of your mouth that you choose to speak when you're able to respond to this in the healthiest possible way? Take your next big breath. this moment, how do you feel about you? Take your next big breath. We'll take just one more deep breath together, slipping out of the breath holding space and into the next. Let's take a deep breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. You can sit all the way back or lie all the way back down and feel yourself just floating. While you're in this space of being the observer, being a witness to you, I'll share with you Oprah's words again. Learn from every mistake, because every experience, encounter, and particularly your mistakes, are there to teach you and force you into being more of who you are. Nobody's journey is seamless or smooth. We all stumble, we all have setbacks. It's just life's way of saying, it's time to change course. You will be wounded many times in your life. You'll make mistakes. Some people will call them failures, but I have learned that failure is really just God's way of saying, excuse me, you're moving in the wrong direction. It's just an experience. Just an experience. And no experience is wasted. Everything in life is happening to grow you, to fill you up, to help you become more of who you were created to be. We can learn from our experiences. We can learn from our mistakes. But what makes it really hard to learn from these past experiences is when the shame and the guilt we feel prevent us from seeing everything. And the parts of us that feel ashamed and guilty keep hiding because they're scared of our judgment and criticism. We don't get to really go there and really look at all of it in its rawness. When you are able to completely put down the judgment and the criticism, you'll find it so much easier to use every experience as a learning experience. Be the observer. Your soul knows how to do this. We have the last 5 breaths of gratitude to do together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you, and I invite you to say yours. Let's take a deep breath in Thank you for every experience. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for learning that while I judge and criticize myself, then there's always some information still hiding. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for learning not to judge and criticize myself and experience that all of this becomes just data. In the absence of my judgment, it is all just data that I can see more clearly. And now it's easier to choose a new response. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for being gentle. This doesn't have to be a snap of the fingers and changes are made. Our journey of looking at ourselves differently is a process. It changes in baby steps. But we do get there. Your soul knows how to do this. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. Thank you for your willingness to really look at all of you in all of its rawness. Thank you for your willingness to try and put down the judgment, the criticism, and in so doing, healing the shame, healing the guilt. And now it becomes more clear. The next steps become more clear because the water is a lot less muddy. Good morning, Linda. It's beautiful seeing you. Jason, good morning. I hope you're able to sit down and meditate with us for a while. Thank you, somebody. Charlene, it's awesome seeing you this morning. Alrighty, beautiful people. Facebook's not showing me at the top of my screen who's there. I'm only seeing comments today, nothing else. So whoever's back there, lots of love to you. Have a beautiful day. Anthony, thank you so much. See you all soon. Ciao, ciao.